Hello everybody and welcome back to another video of Tales of Arise. Lion of Hyrule speaking. Thank you for joining and thank you for coming to my channel today to watch this wonderful video. If you followed along last time we were playing, we've been in Elden Menacea. We ran around for a little bit, and we now finally made it. We met Kisara, the king, Lord Dolhalim's guard, and we finally went up and met with Lord Dolhalim. Dolhalim doesn't care at all about the contest to being the next king or whatever. He cares more, about coexisting Renans and Danans. A lot of people have problems with that. Yeah, Rinwell has a problem with it, Alphen has a problem with it, Xion has a problem with it. Anyway, so we met Lord Dolhalim, and he told us to stay at this inn, and then promptly leave. So yeah, that's what's up. If you like what you see, hit that like button, subscribe, tell me what you thought, and let's get started. There's Kelzelik. His second in command. I have a really bad feeling about Mr. Kelzelik, though. Just something about it makes my skin crawl. I don't like him. Granted, there are a lot of people I don't like in this game, but he especially, just something about him makes my skin crawl. As if he's being controlled.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan Lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
Oh, Rinwell, knock it off.
That's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His
True
true
that.
intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
For
And
now.
we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
That was a good joke there, Rinwell. Sorry, Xion.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
Back
What
in
we got for our
Calaglia.
slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Danans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It
Or
was the same in
farce.
Cyclodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda Menancia really is unusual.
Yep.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Danans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache.
Amen.
So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first,
He's
he sounded
something,
like just
alright.
some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
Like he was
The food
expecting
was pretty
it.
damn good too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan Lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we
Oh,
going
like
to do
you
then?
know?
Vicent seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
Yep.
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Yeah, right. Let's find that inn. Oh, it's right in front of me. Oh. Right here.
Fair travelers, Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you.
Yep.
It is an honor for you to stay
Sure
with us.
did.
Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected. The room. It's nice.
Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know
Sure.
how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they
Probably.
slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
Maybe a little bit.
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Danins, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
Hello, kitty.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
Alright, let's go.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
He's a dumb boy. I don't know. Oh, Kasara.
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully.
Alright.
What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful! In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Yep.
Take this! Hurricane!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Well, if you want us to beat you, you're not doing a very hot job of it there, because you're kicking my tush pretty good. So, kicking my butt pretty good, man.
Here, let me help.
What a relief!
Lightning orb! Up and out!
Here I go.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Air thrust! Radiant thrust! Searing flame! Reload!
Crescent
Go! In the wind! I'm out of ammo!
I'll wreck you!
You're finished! Radiant rip! Here I come! The enemy is going all out!
Why do you have a no kill, Kasara?
Lightning or raging cascade!
You're finished!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Searing flame! Reload!
I'm on! It's
Into
over!
the shadows!
Talon hurricane!
Uh-oh.
Annihilation! Magna ray!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind!
Try harder!
Arc steel!
You're mine!
Naive dreams!
What a
one's
relief.
mine!
It's over! Storm!
Alright! Healing arts! First aid! Alright! It's showtime! More for the stockpile! I'm all stocked up! Thunder Annihilation! Up and out!
It's over! First strike!
Air thrust! Here's a healing arc!
Attack time! It's over!
I'm out of ammo!
I was gonna say, wow, she is rocking me good.
You picked the wrong fight!
here!
I owe you one.
This Crescent move! Let the marksman handle this. Thunder field!
Here, let's
Let's
talk
hard to play!
It's over.
These fists have got your name on them!
Here's a hit! Take that! Radiant confiscated! Radiant heal!
Ready up, Now you see what I can do!
Sword Rain Alpha! First strike! You're mine! It's over!
Thunder field! Radiant
It's over.
cascade!
Come on. Wow. How much life do you have, sister?
Try harder!
Piercing roar!
Try harder! No! Face on! Not today!
Thunder field!
You're mine!
Should be a lot more effective if Miss Ma'am would quit it.
Say no more!
Like so. Wow, that
What's
was
your
intense.
deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
Nor do I.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she
Possibility.
did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just
As I
who
point-
was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Well, I point my sniper
serious?
rifle at you.
Hold your horses.
Hey. What? Who?
I'm the one who summoned
Whoa.
you all here.
Who is this?
Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Is that
Hello, brother.
her brother?
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We
You
didn't
have
do it
some
all on our own.
serious explaining
We
to
had a
do.
lot of support from others along the way.
I'm confused.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Now she is a girl. That
Yep,
would make her
that she
his
is.
sister.
The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Danans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
Nope.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right?
What?
We were in the guard together. That is until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Oh, there are two sides to every
Even
story.
if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Wow.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Danan children who had been orphaned by the Renan's tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Danans were treated like people again.
How'd that work out?
Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking.
Yeah.
I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Danans.
Yes.
Yep.
Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy. Earth, water, fire, wind, and light.
Makes
All
sense.
of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
Yeah, they go in a grave.
They just die, or so I thought.
Do they become a part of the circle of life?
If only.
Sorry.
See for yourselves.
Sorry. Lion King reference. What?
What the... Is that
Glob?
metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing.
Getting a
Matter
very
with no physical
Bleach
form.
vibe here.
Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing.
Sounds like the name of a horror
The
movie.
process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area
Oh wait, that's the
reflective.
haunting.
Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel. When were you going to...
When it was prevalent.
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to.
Or arrogant about.
It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did.
How'd that work for you?
Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a
Looks like
Daemon
a
eats this fruit,
dragon
their body
fruit.
enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Makes
Hold
me go
on.
berserk.
Could this be the reason Alphen and Law were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before.
Just
None too
once, turns
surprising
out.
Either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing.
They purposefully put it in everything else.
I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains.
That's terrible.
It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot. Just a cover-up?
What?
Sounds like it.
Eventually, I found others like me. And together we founded the Gold Dust Cats.
I'm sorry, that's funny, but I shouldn't laugh.
Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change.
Their
now you're
war
here.
cry.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zara accomplished her mission with flying colors.
Good job, Zara. Cute
So
kitty.
what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
That's
Lord
right.
Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced, Once the current contest is over, the next Lord of Elda Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us.
Yep.
That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Danon like you?
Ow.
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Yeah. Got it.
Right.
Yes, I would. Where are you going, Elfin? Oh, hi, Shion.
Can't sleep?
Nope.
And you?
I woke up randomly and couldn't fall back asleep. I'll go back to bed once I get tired again.
Sounds like you're almost there.
How's your shoulder?
Huh? My shoulder? Oh, you mean where Dohalim smacked me? It feels a little off, but... it's fine. I'll manage.
Doesn't look like it's gotten much better. I'll give you some more healing. That should do the trick.
Hey.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're right. That feels much better. Thanks, Shion.
I've been thinking about what happened, and I was out of line.
With?
I know it takes more than a couple of bullets to bring down a lord.
Forget about it. It's fine now. We all got out of there safe, and now you've healed me up too. We're going to take down all the lords. That was the promise we made, right?
Right.
Yeah, I guess. But there was one other thing I wanted to ask you.
Hmm?
Back at the palace, Law said you took that hit because you were worried about me. What was it you were worried about?
That's... kinda hard to explain.
Just tell me.
Well, for one, if we lost you, I wouldn't be able to use the blazing sword anymore.
Obviously.
But more important than that, I guess I just couldn't let you die.
Just admit that you love her,
Honestly,
Alphen.
I think that's all there is to it.
Uh-huh.
There you go saying stuff like that again. You never learn, do you?
Guess not.
But...
Anyway, it's necessary so we can fulfill our promise, right?
I saw what you were
Glad you
trying
remember
to.
that much.
You okay? Anyway, I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Sleep well.
I knew what you were trying to do there, Miss Ma'am. You have feelings for her. You have feelings for him, don't
What
you,
am I
Xion?
doing?
Don't even lie. I can see it written all over your face.
I sent Kisara back to town under the cover of night.
You do realize that she was searching for you all this time, right?
I wonder why. She never could let things go, ever since we were kids. Maybe she was keeping an eye on you all because she thought you might cause trouble. I wouldn't be surprised.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Do we need to be worried about her? She could easily report us.
Even if we could have kept her here, it would have just raised more suspicion. Besides, I want to believe in her.
More leaps of faith, huh?
Yep.
Once we make our move, I'll send Zare to come fetch you again. Until then, stay close and try not to wander off too far.
Okay. And with that, I think I'll stop the video here.
Guess we're waiting on word from Miguel for the time being.
Let's go out somewhere then. Twiddling my thumbs isn't my style.
I'm going with you if you are. If I let you people go unsupervised, you'd probably wind up too far out for Miguel's news to reach.
Oh, come on. We're not children.
How about you make like the rest of the city and play nice for once?
Anyway, like I say, here's where I'll end this video for now. Thanks for watching. This has been Lion of Hyrule playing Tales of Arise. Next time next time we play, we will be heading back to Vicent and waiting for Kisara's word on whatever, and trying to figure out what happens next in the story. Until then, this has been Lion of Hyrule, and I am signing off.